Welcome back. We're going to finish up our geometry basics here with a vocabulary on page 4 of our digital notebook. So describe the difference between a line and a line segment. First of all, a line is going to have how many endpoints? Lines have 2 arrows and no endpoints. They go on forever in both directions. Versus, I'm not sure why that is doing that. We'll do that. And then line segments have 2 endpoints and no arrows. They stop on both sides like they have been cut, right? So that's kind of how I think about the difference between lines and line segments. You want to make sure they look different in your notes. So I like to change the color and bold them. If you come up here to this line tool, you can also put in some examples. So if you make a line, and then, I like to color code everything. So I'm going to make it pink. I'm going to go to this line weight and make it 4. And then because it is a line, I'm going to put arrowheads on both sides. Then we can come back over to our line segment tool and we can make a line segment. Doesn't matter that it's down there. I'm going to change it to purple. It added the arrows because that's what we had last time, but we want endpoints, right? So the basic difference between a line and a line segment is lines go on and on forever in both directions. They've got arrows. And the line segments stop. They've been cut somehow and they have endpoints. Our third differentiation here is array. So Julian drew this picture of array, and it is a beautiful array. It has an endpoint and it has an arrowhead, and named it ST, and I see the points ST. Did he name it correctly? Why or why not? So Julian's got about 90% of this correct. He's got an endpoint. He's got an arrowhead. It is for sure array. It's got the letters S and T. The only problem is that little 10%. Normally we label arrays from endpoint to arrowhead. So arrays are usually named from endpoint to arrowhead. Just change the letter order to be perfect. Okay, doesn't like arrowhead. Maybe that needs to be 2 words or 1 word. I don't know. So we can definitely make a little arrowhead there too. So we're going to go, it doesn't necessarily need to be from left to right. In fact, I am going to make this from right to left just to kind of prove that. We want our arrowhead and our endpoint. So we're going to label from the endpoint to the arrowhead, and we're going to label it TS. Okay. Meet me on slide 5 after you finish all of your notes for lines, line segments, and arrays. Slide 5. So what does it mean to be collinear? Co just means together. So what that really means is co or together, and then linear means on a line, together on a line, right? So all of those letters are collinear because they are together on the same line. Co just means together. So if they are non-collinear, they are not together on one line, not together on one line. So non-co or not together on one line. Coplanar and non-coplanar, same thing. Together on line and